It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see Christian Watson. He was simply superb last time out, going for almost 300 yards. It's the Packers and the Falcons, and it's coming up next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1. Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they come... The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Throwing to start the drive. Skaggs. And his first pass is incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Well, this defense for the Falcons, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game. Throwing to start the drive. Skaggs. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it will be second down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The chance of wasting this great starting field. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Back to throw. Skaggs. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because he's got...
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Skaggs. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley-Cox, his tight end, and that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Falcon defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Throwing on first down. Skaggs. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
So that one a hold, right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Skaggs. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. The Packers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do them any favors. They gave them 2 road games right out of the gate, but the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Skaggs. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Skaggs. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Skaggs. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command. Not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 17-0 our score after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
That's what happened when he ran into a brick wall, ladies and gentlemen.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Skaggs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Packers are able to add on to their first half lead.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
He's not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, he's run for 1 as well, as he'll start again with a 1st down. On 1st down, Skaggs. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game.
Davis?
He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
Under pressure, they got him again. Drop for a loss of 7 by
It's getting rougher, man. It's getting
Even
rougher.
keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks.
And got his man complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown.
That made up for it.
Christian Watson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He put quite a bit of air.
You wouldn't be able to touch me with this one, son.
We knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Yeah, get the game. You become my wide receiver.
Back out to the field. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this first half. 3 in the air, 1 on the ground as his guys start with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Skaggs on this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
He should have had that.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A guy coming off a career high in rushing yards last year. Here's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here are the Packers now to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The way
And
things
short
have gone in
mid-post
this one,
routes.
the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee you he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And you thought it was going to be a turnover.
Heads not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and
today.
18.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Skaggs. And that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
God damn.
The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down.
All right, let's give them a little bit of applause here. Good for them, because this has been a defensive nightmare for them thus far. At least they're finally getting a couple of big plays. Won't make the scoreboard of the ride home easier, but one good moment to watch in film next week.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage. Tight
I'm
coverage.
trying to figure out how to do the lob passes.
In basketball, they're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Throwing again. Skaggs. This is caught inside the 15.
I think I figured it
It's
out.
going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 41 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Operating from the gun. Skaggs looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was my fault.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
Back to throw. Skaggs looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing.
Try slants, Davis. Try
When
slants.
you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case,
How's your night going, buddy? You been all right?
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want.
I bet you are tired. You get no sleep, did you?
Out in some open space.
Hey, if you need a day off, man, and you scared to get on in the morning, just let me know.
They take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To throw on second down, Skaggs.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
They're looking for a spark defensively. When he went for that ball, probably thought he had a chance at the pick. Now remember, they had 2 last week in the win. Obviously losing here.
Well, you talked about looking for a spark, and the best sparks are when you make big plays for your team, and he had that opportunity there. Couldn't haul it in, but that doesn't mean they're going to back off at all. They figure if they can get one of those takeaways, they can spark their team to a win.
Operating from the gun, Skaggs. Touchdown, Packers.
Romeo Doubs.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
This one into the hands of the rookie Luke Musgrave.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
Good.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there.
My back's feeling pretty strong to carry you all morning.
Doing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
On 1st and 10, Skaggs.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. They'll give to the fullback on the dive. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Throwing on first down. Skaggs.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 75 yards. And the Packers are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and
Let's
understandably
go.
so. Not only did they
Let's
get the
go,
win, but their
Pack.
offense
Let's go.
was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Hey, can we get that music turned up? Anyone got any body spray?
Hey, let's keep building momentum now. Who's up for some victory tacos? I'm always ready for victory tacos, baby.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. One more. You got it. Yeah. All you. There you go. Good work.
There's the man I was looking for. Good workout, kid. How we doing, Cap? It is just Cap, right?
Yeah, you got it right. All good here, Coach Dub.
Good stuff, kid. You've been building a lot of trust in a short amount of time. Keep it up.
Well, on that note, possible to get some extra reps in this week.
Of course. What are you trying to get better at? All right, good. Let's get out there.
Let's get it.
Hold it ready. Ready, ready. Got it. Ready? Hup. Ready up. Check go. Here we go. Here we go. Go. Check. Ready. Get up.
Month or
It's
two.
week 3 of the NFL, and we'll see Christian Watson. He was a walking highlight reel last week with a 4-touchdown game. It's the Packers and the Saints, and it's all up next.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field.
Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their rookie cornerback.
And he's off to a tremendous start here through 2 weeks of the season. Already 9 touchdown passes. Everyone wants to come out and generate a little momentum. He's done that and more, no question about it.
On first down, Skaggs. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On first and 10, Skaggs. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Ryan Brzee in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Looking to throw. Skaggs. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Over 600 yards and a rookie receiver best 7 touchdowns in 2022. Not a shabby debut for Watson, but the Packers need to develop into a #1 for one of the league's youngest and least experienced receiver rooms.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The Packers at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Back to throw. Skaggs. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reed. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
So this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool, he looks calm, he looks collected in marching them down the field.
And Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve because we're calling these guys rookies. But you know, they've thrown the football so much at a younger level now, way more so than what we saw when guys came into the league when you and I came through.
And also just the way, in particular to him, Charles, how he handles himself in meetings, just so professional, mature. It looks like he's been in the league 5 years.
Yeah, he cares about the game. He cares about his performance, and it's showing.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Skaggs throwing left side, and Watson has it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense, Charles. He already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Throwing to start the drive. Skaggs. Over the middle, complete. It's Reed. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on first down. Skaggs. That is incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for.
What's up, Chase?
Second down. And you look at the Saints defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes. Let's give some credit to the defensive guys.
Almost quitting time for you, huh?
Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off play action. Skaggs. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Chase, I heard that before.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Skaggs. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Fuck, my best wide receivers.
And looks like that's their receiver, Christian Watson. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So in Saints territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their
I
game.
hate the Saints
And it'll be
too,
a key
man.
to this game as well. Protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now this aired out deep for Reed. And got his man complete. Touchdown. Jaden Reed, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
It's amazing.
The future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
That calls for a shot of Jack right there. Celebration shot. Yes, sir.
Making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters. Going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Skaggs. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Skaggs. And his throw.
Come on, man. Catch the damn ball.
Safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're a man, you got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Skaggs. And they'll get it up just
That's for you, Chase.
At the 44. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
On 1st down, Skaggs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
That is Green Bay for you. Look at that scoreboard, Chase.
Now 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Skaggs.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion.
Oh, you wait till I play them damn Seahawks.
To get a clean throw his way.
From the gun on 3rd down. Skaggs. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Skaggs. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's brought down. They'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shadow that and have a profound effect on this game.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about, and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Anybody else just get chills there?
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Now a first carry for their fullback.
Zach Ball there on the tackle.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Back to throw. Skaggs. And this one's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Skaggs.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They go play action here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
This now a much closer game. Can't afford any more mistakes like he had on the last drive. Throwing the interception led to a touchdown.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw. Skaggs.
Now this aired out deep for Reed.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Skaggs.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I like the Hail Marys.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the side.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
On 1st and 10, Skaggs.
Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17.
They ain't going to win. I bet that.
Game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Throwing on 1st down, Skaggs. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
22 more yards there and another 1st down.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st down, Skaggs.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Dobbs.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Now, meanwhile, this should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Skaggs. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown.
Jaden Reed with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Now ready to get back onto the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, Skaggs, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Skaggs
looking deep here for Dobbs.
And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
I told you.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was.
Let's go Pack.
Getting the late touchdown
real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home.
I'm on pro mode, bro. Pro mode. Professional. Professional. I'm just a natural born athlete. I'd be playing on legendary.
Hey, who got media today?
Hey, check your phone. That catch is going viral.
You hear that, Davis? Check your phone. That catch went viral.
Nice W today, man.
Hey, can we get that music turned up?
Let's check out my new crib.
Hey, what's good, Nat?
What's good is the new spot I've hooked you up with.
Okay. Got a nice crib set up for me?
Only the best for the league's most promising rookie. Keys will be coming your way soon, and hotel life will be a thing of the past.
I like the sound of that. I'm ready to get settled in.
Well, I think you'll be really happy with the place I got set up for you. And this is only the start of your journey. The better you play, the better home will be able to get you in, and with that, come plenty of perks. Exactly what an elite athlete needs.
Always coming through for me. Thanks again, Nat.
Of course, Gas. Talk soon.
It looks the same. I can go in my city somewhere and make it to where your players doesn't get injured as fast. Where's my sitting at? Bro, I I'm a professional football player. They pay me on legendary, pro, easy. Do we need the 1v1, Davis? Oh, shit. This is about the year that the 88's home helmet. That's what's up. I wasn't live back in those days. I do like that though. You see that right there? I taught him how to do that. Sorriest team in the league right there, buddy. That's the second sorriest team in the league. Okay, guys, I'm going to do one more game, and then I'm going to switch to something else. Had to get that Madden content for the Madden fans on there. That's your favorite team there, ain't it, Chase? Detroit Lions.
It's Madden NFL 24. And coming up, we'll see David Montgomery. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Lions and the Packers on Thursday night.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB. Throwing on first down, Skaggs. And this intercepted.
Right out the gate.
Picked by Tracy Walker. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Shit, I keep playing like that, they're going to put me on the Seahawks.
2 interceptions in the previous ball game last week. So becoming a little bit of an issue here. He'll try to fix it now, 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. No, he didn't spike it. He faked it.
And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out. You talk about this Lions defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's how you shake off the interception he threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The Packers hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they've got to be pleased with the start of this season, obviously.
Yeah, and you're talking about 3 good quality wins. It's got people in the locker room excited, not overly so, but that quiet confidence.
Come on, Watson.
They're starting to believe that this could be their year if they stay on track.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about the defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is
understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time.
Those wasn't Hail Marys, those were shotguns.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick.
Now the Packers get set to go.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. Things you're doing well, and let the opponent deal with that.
Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again, Skaggs.
And this all incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back.
Okay.
He had the ball picked.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Off play action. Skaggs. Over the middle here. It's hauled in by Watson. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 76 yards.
How about big catches and becoming a bona fide number 1 guy for his
Shit,
team.
let's get in a fight. Come on.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. Skaggs. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Looking for Christian Watson that time.
3rd down here.
You talk about this Lions defense.
Well, they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defense coordinator told you. They got to be consistent.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. As they've got it as we resume action. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Skaggs. This is caught.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Sensational he was last week, over 200 yards, and the simple quote that we saw this week was, keep him in front of us. They're going to have to do that.
And when they say that, it means tackling him after the catch. Because once he makes the catch, you may catch it in front. But if you don't tackle him, he's behind you at that point, and that's how he racks up the big yardage.
Now a throw to the end
zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Not what you wanted there. It goes as a sack and a loss of a yard, and now it's 4th and goal. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take
Damn, they didn't make the damn field goal.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick.
Throwing to start the drive. Skaggs.
That's to the tight end, Musgrave.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And a good first down there by Musgrave. Good 42.
It's hard, Davis. I'm telling you, it's hard on this pro mode. I got you, though.
He was more than worthy of the pick and being a focal point of this offense.
On first down, Skaggs.
That's complete to Dobbs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
On first and 10, Skaggs. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll look to throw again.
And this throw incomplete. That time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any incompletions on first and second down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Finds his man, Watson over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good-looking
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So far, it's a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize there's
and it's a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Packers are an extra point away from
shit, I'm getting a little sweaty.
the final minute of the first half.
These weak arms are heavy.
That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
the ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Skaggs. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
It's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw. Skaggs eluding the pressure right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he's got it. Touchdown.
Christian Watson
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
Throwing to start the drive. Skaggs escaping the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
To throw on 2nd down. Skaggs. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Oh, the ball.
Pressure, he's brought down. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Off-play action. Skaggs. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to...
So the Packers down by 6. A little over a minute to go. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they need a touchdown, and here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50, but that one falls incomplete.
He's got the hook up. He does. Not before they work it across midfield.
Felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And
I ran out of time.
They had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending.
This is miles from our best. Think about how we can be better and bring it to the table this week. All right?
some better practice habits, guys. It all starts on the practice field.
What happened out there? We all look like rookies, man.
Time to turn this.
Hey, Nat, what's cooking?
I call with good news, Cap.
I like the sound of that. What kind of good news are we talking?
Well, as we predicted, your play on the field this season has some high-profile brands looking to get you in their gear.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes. The sneaker world has taken an interest in you.
If I get my own kicks?
I can see that in the future. But first, why don't you tell me which brand you want to rep?
Any athlete will be proud to rep this iconic brand. Sign me up.
Okay, great. Let's make this happen.
Natalie Day, coming through in the clutch. Appreciate you.
Keep up the good work.